Hello students, Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to you all. I hope you all are fine. Dear students, it is our unit number 4 of our grammar book and this is our lesson number 23. Today we are going to start a new unit and we are going to do page number 18 and page number 19. So let's get start. First of all, we are having the title a presentation. So, first of all, we should know what is a presentation. Presentation is a formal talk or a speech which we made in order to deliver a new idea or the presentation about a topic. So, you can see a passage here. In this passage, we are going to get the information about the dinosaurs. Here are the bunch of the school students and they are going to do a presentation about the dinosaur. So read this part for your better understanding and then we are going to solve the second part, that is B. Listen again, then check with the tick, must, circle has or have to, highlight might and can't, and underline can't. So the students, after reading this and getting the understanding of this passage, what you people have to do, you have to mark a tick on must. So we'll see where is must here. Yes, here it is. So you are going to mark it with the tick. And then you are what you have to do, you have to circle has to or have to. So find has to or have to. Where is has to? Here it is, has to, and try to find have to. So here it is students, have to. So in this way you are going to circle has to or have to. Then what you have to do, you have to highlight might and can't. Now see, one might is being highlighted before for your better understanding, and now you have to highlight this can't, and in this way you are going to find the further examples of these words here in this passage. Now come to the third question, that is C part. Reread again. What do the presenters think is true and what they do know is true. So you people have to see what you people have to read the information. Now students, you people have to read this information again, and what you people have to do, you have to tell the facts which they think is true and what do they know is true. Thinking true and what they do know is true is almost same for you people, but there is a big difference. Thinking, when we are thinking something is true, we are not sure 100% sure about it, and when we know that it is true, then it means that we are sure about it. So you people have to find the information about the dinosaur which you are sure or which you are not 100% sure. So first of all, what you people are going to write here, you are going to tell that the students or the presenters were true about the tail and the backbones of the dinosaur, and what they were thinking is true is the leg. They were finding for the leg and they were not sure about it. So you are going to write here that they were not sure about the leg of the dinosaur. So in this way you are going to solve this C part. Now come to next page. On next page we are having grammar portion, and in this portion we are going to learn a new concept, that is the models of certainty. Certainty means yaqeen, surety. So you are going to talk about the different level of surety, and if we are going to use this type of idea, then what kind of words we are going to use to deliver this. See, first is must, has to, might, can't. Now see which word we are going to write where. Use must or have to when you are sure about something is true. Now see, the first idea is this is that if you are sure about something, you are going to use must or have to. The bone is at the top of the photo must be the dinosaur's tail, and the bone next to the tail has to be its backbone. We know this for sure because we can look at photos of bones found before. So you can see they have used must or has to, or to make it sure that something is true. So when they are not sure about something which is true, then they will use might. We think that the bones near the man's tray might be the bottom part of the leg, but we are not completely sure. When we are not 100% sure, then we use might. Use can't when we are sure that something is not true. So now we are sure that this thing is not true, then we are going to use can't. So in this way we are going to use this models of grammar or models of certainty. So be careful about it. Okay, now see the next part, that is the B part of grammar. Here we have to use must, can't and might. This bone dash be a leg. We are completely sure of that. When we are sure, then we use has to or must. So we are having must here, so we will use must here. This bone dash be a tooth. Maybe this is true, but we are not sure. When we are not sure, we use might. This bone dash be a part of the head. We are sure that it is not. When we are sure about something negative, then we write can't. So in this way we are going to solve these blanks. Now come to the next part, that is the C part. Read the sentences and circle the correct words. You people have to now choose the correct option according to the words. Students, you mostly make mistakes in this part because you are not, I think you are not listening the videos. So kindly pay attention to the videos so that these options should be correct. Everybody is 100% sure that this must or might be a dinosaur's tooth. So obviously it will be must. This can't or might be a dinosaur's leg because it is too small. So it is can't. Third one, I am not completely sure that this part of the tail, it might has or has to be the part of the neck. So it will be might because he is not 100% sure. The man working on this site can't must be an expert because he has to make so many mistakes. So can't. We think that the bones near the tray might be the part of the leg, but we are not sure. So when we are not sure, then it is might. So in this way we are going to solve this part of the unit. Kindly do it and send me your work. Thank you.